Hello everyone, and welcome back for this probably last video of Phoenix that you all know will close. It's closing from now on. So to celebrate this occasion, I wanted to show you guys a program, a software I made about 1 year ago, and never had the time to show you all what it was capable of. So this program is a crafter that will allow you to fill out a template easily from any random jewelry, rugs of Dark Age of Camelot using the chat log. So here it's full. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to show you how it works. For that, I'm just gonna need the chat log, and I'm also using ZenkCraft. I'm just doing the link between the chat log and ZenkCraft to fill out automatically any character of any template in Dark Age of Camelot for all kingdom. Albion, Midgard, and Hibernia. Never tried Midgard and Hibernia, but think it should work. So to do that, I'm going to show you ZenkCraft is empty too. We're going to generate some template automatically, and for that I'm going to go in the game. Let's go. So I'm pretty sad that Phoenix is closing, but that's life. That's why I wanted to make this video. So here we go, last image of Phoenix before closing in 2 or 3 days, 31 of August they are going to close. So for that I'm going to enable the chat log. I'm going to see if it works, if you can import some good. I'm going to take some good rugs to make this presentation. Expensive one would be easier. I start with the ring. Here you go, and let's check if it import into my chat log. For that I need to disable again the chat. And yes, it's import correctly. So I'm going to import a lot of random rugs from the market. That I'm going to enable the chat again and show you how this program is working. Let's go. Let's start with all those rings. Take all the first one, but work with any jewel here. I think that should be enough. Now we're going to do the same with the wrist. Going to import it into the chat log. So for that to work, the principle is that you have any rugs you want to buy, normally cheap, but in this case it's for the example. Now clocks. Going to follow with this. You have to import one by one, of course, but I used to import all the rugs I had in my inventory and just search for the one to complete on market after that. But yep, so neck, and I think I miss a clock and the jewel. Yeah, that's the longest part. And now clock. and it should be all imported into my chat log. We're going to check that after that. Here you go, and the last one. We're going to do the stuff after with an example with the casters, with necromancer, but for now I will show you how to fill automatically an infiltrator template. Weaponless one, which should be the hardest to get. And all that in less than 10 minutes. Maybe one last. Here you go. Should be enough. Close the chat log to import them. Check if we have imported them correctly. Yes, should be all here. Now that our chat pointer log is full, going to use my software I developed. So here the main page. Sorry, there is no interface. It's all written by code. I never had the time to make one. Or the core of this program, it's about 10,000 lines of code. Took me about 6 months of work in my free times. So don't think it was easy, but it was worth it, and I just enjoyed it. Let's go with the presentations. Here, I just load the character I want. And what we want from this first example is infiltrator. So let's put ID 0. Then the items we want to show and use. So we are going to use on items up to 65 utils, single utils, I think, yes. And that's for the staff, weapon stuff for the caster that we will use after. Then another function I didn't make for this program is to limit the number of templates, because sometimes you can have 100 of templates, so it was easier to limit them. The number of masterpieces you want in your template, and for this one we are going to limit at 5. And the number of wasted util, so that's a max number of. This will, it's just something that will help me to improve the speed of this program, because sometimes when you have a lot of rogues in your chat logs, it can be very slow. So it eliminates all the wasted util from your template. And that it's for the caster. We get only the 40 util weapon stuff and up. And that's it. I also integrated the CD chest of each characters, so it loads automatically the CD chest on Zencraft. And normally everything is pre-configured with the weaponless infiltrator template. So normally it should be all okay, and we can start our little program. I just need to reconfigure this. Before, I just forgot to allocate the good folder for that. So you go. Should be alright now. It's all in Java for those who haven't noticed. It was easier for me because I knew this language, so let's go. Now it should work. And here you go, you have all the template appearing little by little. So you have automatically created different templates with all the row we've injected in our chat log. And it just eliminated, like I said before, all the rogues before 65. And we can find other rogues, useful rogues we'll need for this template, and the position from the name in the market to find them easily again and buy them, for example. The util we have, so sometimes it was useful to see that when I wanted to see good rogues at cheap price, and was looking for hundreds of different rogues. Here you go. We're going to make with the, to show you how it works, we're going to Zencraft. Just need to reload it so that you can load the automatic template generated. And here you go. And let's see. And I forgot to save my Java file. And it just generates the last character I put in the cleric. And let's make it weaponless too for the infiltrator. Okay. Here you go. Should be weaponless now. Sorry about that. But you have seen how it works, more or less. And nope, it's not weaponless too. What did I forget in this software? I haven't used it in a year, just wanted to make a presentation. That's why. I will show you this function after that. This just fill all the melees we want. Here we go. Now it should be weaponless infiltrator template generated. So if you go home, should have logged automatically, and now we have weaponless infiltrator for at last. You can see that the software have filled out automatically all the empty crafted spot with our CD chest and all the stats, pre-configured stats. From all the jewelry we just injected in our chat log, and for that doesn't have all melee, but you can if you want. That's the function I'm going to show you after that. Or you can do a swap too, easily. You can go to the M list and put, instead of trust, you put some slash here. And I think it was on the leg. Put the slash here too. And here you go. You can swap to switch between slash and trust, and everything is filled out equally. So now I'm going to show you what this function was for. If you want slash and trust without swap, you can just do this and put this on true. And for that we don't have a template with the jewel I've put, so we're going to make crafted weapon. We're going to make only one, the main hand crafted and the offhand weaponless, without weapon. So here we go, going to search again. Should create automatically new templates. Didn't find it. Yep, didn't have a good rugs for that. That's why. Here you go. Just found all the templates, and now going home. Normally it should have refreshed all the templates, and here you go. You got the slash and trust filled out with the crafted hand, main hand and offhand. Everything fill out with all imbue points at their limits too, including the overcharge with it 37. I'm pretty disappointed because I wasn't able to do weaponless with all the stats, but never mind. And I'm going to show another example. Now if I want, for example, the Azure sword from CD, just add it here. It's pre-configured in my table. Just have some data here I have included in the software. Don't remember where it was, but it's somewhere here. And going to run the program again. And let's see what result I have. Here you go. You just found out different results. And here you go, we have our Azure, the main head without sword, and everything fill out with different jewelry. Again, and if I want to limit the number of masterpieces, for example 2, normally it should give me some results. I don't know, with those crappy rogues. We're going to see that now. Yep, give me some result too. And I shouldn't have any more than 2 masterpieces. Here you go, got 1. On the first one we got 0. Here 0. And that's all the template you found with all the jewelry. Everything is filled out again with our CD chest and the Azure blade sword. I'm going to do another test with the caster. For that it was number 4. Going to load it here. We're going to start with the weaponless one and remove this water tool from the configuration. Don't remember, and for that without masterpiece of course. Going to see if he finds some things. I think he don't have any weaponless. Yes, I need to configure the weapon, the staff, weaponless for it to work. Because I was waiting for a staff, I'm going to show you after that. Here you go. And we got our weaponless caster without any masterpiece. Going home. Should refresh, and here we go. Got all the stats from the casters. Everything is filled out. No masterpiece. And that's it. And with, of course, a CD chest from the caster, the Necromancer and Sorcerer, which is the same. And with some other jewel again. Show you with another template, should be the same. Here you go. And with different jewel, don't remember which one is different, but the stats should be different too. Here you go. And now we are going to show you if you wanted a special weapon stuff on your inventory. Going to show you to come back to camp, the bucket of Camelot, search from stuff here, and include all the ones we found. Don't need any sword for the caster, of course. And here should be enough. I didn't activate the chat log, doing a lot of mistakes and losing a lot of time, but Never mind. It's the end of Blockage of Camlo Phoenix, so let's enjoy this video until August, cause this will be the last time you see Phoenix server. So here should be imported. Now I'm going to check. Yes, here the stuff are well imported. Yes. Now we want a stuff with an util superior to 40. Let's check if I have automatically imported any weapon from our casters. Yes. And now going to have to load the old ones. Now they should be refresh. Yes, with the stuff we've just imported. Yes, Staff of Perfect Incantation. I'm going normally to find it again here. Don't remember which one it was. Yes, it was this one. It was this one, and automatically my software integrated this really good stuff on the template, but never seen such a good one. But here you go. We're going to do last trial with the cleric, for example. Cleric is number 1. Just a reminder, this line, because just using some IDs, never mind. Here we want a weapon list, for example, with 2 maximum masterpiece. Weapon list. Template for this cleric. Just going to integrate that here and run the program and check if it worked. Here you go. And normally we should now have our cleric and weaponless template with 2 masterpiece and our CD chest as always. And that's the CD for cleric. Let's check another one. Everyone has different utils, different jewelry, that's the different combinations my software have found. And sometimes you can have hundreds of different combinations, hundreds of rogues, and sometimes I had to wait 20 minutes because I had a lot of rogues and didn't find any template because I wanted some cheap template. And for those who were asking how I was able to sell so much template, that's why. In 10 minutes I was able to make a template, then going there and push this button and automatically import all the stats in my Blockage of Camelot, here my shortcut, and was able to craft automatically all the template really fast. So that's it. Yes, maybe there are 2-3 options added to. I was able, for example, if I didn't need the power, where it is, I don't remember the power. It was from For example, well, we're going with the strength. If I didn't want any strength, I was able to remove it from the template too. So, if character like, I don't remember if it was a paladin, no, the freer, no, the river. Yes, the river did not need any power, I just was able to remove it. We'll do that for cleric, for the example. We're going to remove his power. So here you go. That was allowed me to improve the results and the speed of the program too. And normally shouldn't have any power. Poor cleric with its power. I shouldn't do a lot of things without this power. And I was able to do the same and calibrate, for example, if I wanted only I was able to put all the strength I wanted and such. Template with only 25 strengths. Come back here. And now I got power, but I don't have any strength. Limited to 25 from the CD chest. And all with that, I manage 90% of all of the templates of any characters of Dark Age of Camelot. And I was able to do some chips template too. Same with the Hamsman, Paladin. Was removing the chance, 2 hands. I was able to manage the just a detail, but it's also filled with +1 all the stats. So yes, this is some details I did, and I was able to manage to also link from my table database that I did quickly in the file, in this file. So where Zencraft is, the chat log, I'm just doing the link. So yes, it was a pretty challenge, but as you can see, just did it with some time, some fun, and I don't think Phoenix would have allowed me to have this program at the time, but now they're closing, so. And now I'm not playing anymore in Dark Age of Camelot, so I wanted to show you this software that I will never release in the end, even for the new server, if it comes out one day, because it would ruin all the craft in Dark Age of Camelot. It's more for my curriculum, if someone see that video one day. And hope you enjoyed it. Let's do last bow on Phoenix. And let's say goodbye and thanks to all the developers too that spent a lot of time make this all possible. And thank you for all I've been playing too. And see you around, maybe. Bye.